Shalom, this is Tazaba from GMS South Holland, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Before I start off, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect out there. They're spreading this word, this is sitting in truth all over the four corners of the earth. God, this is going to be a quick lesson. And it's going to be quick lessons concerning these younger brothers, man. Okay, it's going to be a quick lesson concerning the younger brothers, okay, that are young in age, okay? Younger brothers that are young in age. We know, according to the scriptures, okay, your age doesn't really determine, it's not really determined by gray hairs of length of time of living, you know, but really an unspotted life, how you live righteously before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We can see that. We can see younger brothers that have been in this truth for a long time, you know, walking in wisdom and actually showing more maturity in the truth, in the scriptures, and in overall than a man that is like 60 years old in the world, still behaving like he's 20, you know, especially from Caribbean descent. We see that a lot, man. 60-year-old dudes, okay, still walking around like they 20, you know, acting all dumb and shit, okay, acting all carnal, hanging in the street. Okay, that's why it also says, let me pull it up real quick, Job 32:9. Great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment. You see that? So it's not a given thing for a man of an old age to be wise. That's not always the case. Okay, now, brothers that have been walking up and down in this truth, you know, learning, experiencing things, they gain a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. They do, okay, and become elderly man in the spirit, okay, because of that understanding. Now, like I said, this is concerning brothers young of age, literally young of age, okay, which brothers literally young of age, okay, they move different, man. They move different than, you know, brothers in their 30s, brothers in their 40s. If you got brothers coming in your camp in their 20s, in their teenagers, like 19 years old. I was 19 when I came in the truth. Okay, I was 19 years old, man. Okay, just turned 20 when I came to the camp. So, I know how it feels like younger brothers, young in age, okay, sometimes they get a certain look from elderly brothers, like, why you acting like this, or why you all, you know, jumpy, and why you all energized and stuff like that. Calm down, sit your ass down, this, that, and the third. But that should not be the case, okay? A man should not be despised for his youth, okay? Just understand, like, this is a youthful man. He has a lot of energy, okay? Jumping up and down, he enjoying his generational music, okay? Like we used to do back in the days. So we just got to cope with that, man, in a certain way, in a certain manner, to the point that it just stays like respectable, and the young man stays circumspect, okay? And it's just important to let him be aware and circumspect, man. But don't speak to him like he's nothing, like he's dumb and shit like that. This man has to enjoy, you know, the energy, the youthful body he still has, you know. But this is the cliffhanger. This man does have to behave accordingly and understand that he is still an example, okay? Let me read the scripture real quick. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 12. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying of the hands of the presbytery. Okay, so these are basically the rules that are being laid down. Okay, no man is allowed to despise thy youth. Okay, so as for older brothers in age, older in age, don't give them despising look, man. Don't treat them differently because they're young. They like different type of music. Maybe they have a different type of clothing style. Okay, you know, they are energized. Okay, more energized than you. They'll be like, hey man, fuck shit, sit your ass down, man. Jumping up and down all the fucking time, man. No, man, it's a youthful man. This is a youthful man. He can run a marathon after the camp. Unlike you, okay, lower back pain, knee pain, okay, your body is cold. This young man doesn't have that, man. He doesn't have those infirmities. Okay, he doesn't have those problems, man. He's in a youthful body. Okay, but then the flip side of it is that this young man does have to understand that he's an example. Okay, whether you are long in the faith or short in the faith, you understand, you're an example. Just like how that elderly man is an example. Okay, elderly men up in age are an example, especially those that have been walking in this faith for a longer time. Okay, be an example unto them that are without. Okay, so this young man that came in the faith has to move properly. He has to move accordingly. Now, like I said, me coming in this truth, 19 years old, I was surrounded by men up in age, man. Men in their 30s, some in their 40s. You understand? But me being in the truth since such a young age and growing up in the truth, through the Spirit, it has me set over them. I'm put over them, so-called, in the camp. You know what I'm saying? Same thing goes for the elder Ramah from the UK. I believe he was 19 years old, maybe 18 years old. You know, he told me the same thing, man. Men older than him came up, you know, and he, as a young man, had to guide those men, you know, into the right direction. Now, regardless of your age, you know, you need to guide those men. You need to be an example. Okay, so even though you in your youth and you want, and in your body, your soul wants to enjoy that youthful spirit and want to do everything and being occupied with 1,000 things at the same time. At the same time, you have to take your responsibility as a young man. You understand? It's the same thing as a boy and a girl who lost their parents. Now the boy has to take care of his younger sister. He didn't ask for that, but he's pushed into that situation to take responsibility to take care of his younger sister because his parents ain't around no more. You understand? So the same thing goes for a young man that comes in this truth. You being pushed in a position where now you have to mature quicker, man. You have to cut off childish things, childish behavior. You got to be an example. And your youth will not be despised, but you do have to, you know, mind certain things, man. Make sure that you don't become an example in a bad way towards other brothers, man. That they're gonna copy your bad behavior, because regardless of your age, let's say you're 25 years old, and now men in their 30s come in the truth, and they see you moving all funny, youthful, but like a little bit crazy and unwise. They're gonna do the same thing, man. They're gonna move crazy and unwise too, because yeah, this man is 6 years in this truth. I thought it was normal around y'all. Nah, man. You understand? So that ain't supposed to be the case. So that man has to walk as an example in word and conversation. Okay, know how you talk, know how you speak. Don't speak that carnal shit. speak accordingly, speak spiritually, okay? Speak with a understandable mind towards the people, okay? In charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity, till I come give attendance to reading, exhortation, and doctrine. Very important too. Make sure you read your scriptures, okay? Make sure you read your scriptures. You know, brothers up in age, they might fall asleep when they read. You know, I remember when I was in my 20s, okay, I was able to read back to back, man. You know, now I need to take some breaks. Not saying that I'm mad old or something, but I do feel it, man. I can't do the things that I used to do like that. I used to do a lot of crazy shit, man. But hey, I need to adapt. I need to adjust, you know. Even today, man, I was sick last week. Some people know it, you know, they see my channel. I was sick. Then now I'm back, you know, catching up some strength. And I went to the gym last night. Man, I have a hard time waking up, man. I have a hard time getting out of my bed, but that's what comes with it, man. So a young man is also not allowed to despise the elderly, okay? He's not allowed to despise the elderly. Both should, you know, live peaceably together and understand the differences between one another, okay? But still walking in this truth with the respect and the discipline and the sincerity, you know, until Yahweh Bashem Yahushua comes. That's why it also says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which is given thee by prophecy with the laying of the hands of the presbytery, which is the knowledge of the truth. Don't neglect it. Even though you're youthful, even though you're strong, you can do a marathon, you can join the Olympic wrestling team. Nah, man. Make sure you don't push aside this truth. This truth is your priority. This truth is key. Okay, so with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. Shalom to the elect.